guys, I'm Crystal Amanda and I am back with another travel tips video. In today's video, I will be sharing pre-travel international tips to help prepare you before your next overseas trip. So if you're traveling overseas soon or you never traveled internationally before and you want to but don't know where to start, use this video as your pre-travel guide. So without further ado, let's get started. The first pre-travel international tip is to verify the entry requirements for the country you plan to visit. Each country has its own requirements, which are found on the Department of State website. And I'll screen share on my phone and show you where to find it. Open a web browser and type in travel.state.gov. Once on the site, click on International Travel. It's right under US passports. Next, click on Learn about your destination. Then type in the country you want to visit in the Learn about your destination field, right under Where are you traveling. So for this example, I will use Cuba. So you want to scroll down to the Quick Facts section, and it will list the entry requirements for that country. So to enter Cuba, your passport must have 6 months validity at time of entry, 2 blank passport pages for entry and exit stamps, a travel visa is required, and vaccinations are not required. Let's scroll down a little bit more to the currency restrictions. And Cuba does not accept US issued credit or debit cards, so you must bring US dollars or euros in exchange for Cuban pesos upon arrival at the airport, authorized banks, or foreign exchange offices. Also, before departing Cuba, exchange any Cuban pesos you may have because Cuban pesos are not internationally convertible outside of Cuba, unless you want to keep them as a souvenir. So follow these same steps to search any country and learn about their entry requirements before booking your trip. The second pre-travel international tip is to enter your trip in the S.T.E.P program. S.T.E.P stands for Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. And the purpose of this program is in case of an emergency, the embassy or consulate can reach you or know where to find you. You'll also be notified via email of the latest travel advisory, safety and security information of the country you're visiting before and during your trip. I'll screen share on my phone and show you how to find the S.T.E.P program and how to enter an upcoming international trip. Open a web browser and type in step.state.gov. And before you can enter your trips, you have to create an account under New User. And yes, this is a free program. Since I already have an account, I'm going to click the first option, Sign into Existing Account. And I'll set up a sample trip for the sake of this tutorial. Once signed in, click Add at the top right corner. Then click Start. And this is step 1 of 5. Next, click Add Country. And I'll use Aruba for this example. After you select your country, the local embassy or consulate field will automatically populate. Next, select your destination date of arrival. So I'll pick a random date. And then click Set. And then select your destination departure date. Click Set. And if you're on a one-way flight or not sure when you'll be returning, you can click the My Departure Date is Unknown / Indefinite box right below the destination departure date field. Next, you want to type in the purpose of your visit. It can be vacation, business, school, whatever it is. So I will use vacation for my purpose. Next, click the Create button. And click Continue to Next Step. Now we're on step 2 of 5. And this is where you enter the address where you'll be staying at. So click the Add button. And all the fields with the red asterisks must be filled in. So I'll start with address line 1, and I'll just put 123 Hotel Street. City, I'll put ABC City. And the country on the very bottom is already populated. Then you want to click Create and click Continue to Next Step. Now we're on step 3 of 5, where you enter the phone number where you can be reached. So you want to click Add. And you can use mobile number, hotel, school, other, work, home. I'll keep it on mobile. And I'll just type in a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Then click Create. And click Continue to Next Step. Now we're on step 4 of 5. If you're traveling with others, click Add and type in their information. But if you're solo traveling, you can skip step number 4. So I'll click the back button on the top left and click Continue to Next Step. Now we're on the final step, and that is to confirm which email address you want to receive the travel advisory alerts. This will already be populated with the email address you used to create your account, so you can proceed and click Save Trip. And all of your entered trips will appear under the Trips tab found on the bottom center. And in about 5 to 10 minutes after your trip has been submitted, you'll receive an email from the S.T.E.P program confirming receipt of your upcoming travels. The third pre-travel international tip is to purchase travel insurance. Life is unpredictable, and in the event you may become ill or get injured in an accident during your trip, you'll be covered. And if you don't know where to start when it comes to travel insurance, you can try travelinsurance.com and compare rates from multiple travel insurance companies. The next pre-travel international tip is to pre-book your airport shuttle or car rental service. You don't want to risk trusting people at the airport claiming to be taxi drivers and not only putting your safety at risk, but also getting ripped off. And with car rentals, you'll be saving more if you pre-book compared to booking when you land at the airport. And I normally use Expedia to book my airport shuttles and car rentals. The fifth pre-travel international tip, if needed, is to exchange foreign currency in advance to get the best exchange rates. However, if you can't make it to your bank before your trip, or if your bank doesn't offer the currency you need, use an ATM at the destination airport. And remember to avoid airport currency exchange kiosks or booths because they charge the highest exchange rates. It's robbery. The next pre-travel international tip is if you plan on using credit cards for spending during your trip, consider a travel credit card. That is if you don't already have one. Travel credit cards waive all foreign transaction fees, plus they offer incentives and rewards that you can use towards future trips. The seventh pre-travel international tip is to download Google Maps. Downloading maps prior to your trip allows you to use your maps and navigate offline when you're not connected to the internet or Wi-Fi. I already have a step-by-step tutorial on how to download maps on an iPhone in my must-have travel apps video. So if you don't know how to download maps, be sure to watch that video next if you haven't already. And I'll also link it in my description with a timestamp so you can skip straight to that chapter in the video. Do you use any of these pre-travel international tips? Or if you have any other tips that you want to share, drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please don't forget to like and share. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!
Provocation, c'est ça qui commence la pagaille. Imitation, c'est ça qui commence la pagaille.